cash, she don't need nothing.
No matter where I go, I ask her, do she need something? She wrap me everywhere she go, cause she my biggest fan.
I'm tryna leave them hoes alone, I'd rather be a man. I ain't met a bitch bad like you. They don't run it up and go and get the bag.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you're not new, then welcome back. So today I'm gonna be doing an updated pregnancy Q&A. I got like couple questions throughout like my pregnancy. Well, I'm still pregnant, but like I've been getting a lot of questions, so I've been writing it down. I mean, I answered some of you guys on my Instagram DM, but I just wrote them down so in case other people would want to know on here, then I'll answer it. But yeah, some of the questions people didn't ask me, I like just wrote them down because I thought that people would be interested in knowing, you know, the answer to that question. So yeah, I just have them printed out right here, you know, bougie style. No, I'm just playing. No, but I was like really, I did not feel like writing all these questions down. So yeah, I'm gonna just answer them. So the first question is, weirdest, do I still get morning sickness? Yes, I had it really bad today. I get it like random days, like I just like wake up feeling nauseous. Like it's really a blessing when I wake up and I don't feel like throwing up, but yeah, I still get it, but not as much as I did like the beginning of my pregnancy. Is it hard being a teen and pregnant? It's hard in general being pregnant, but being a teen, like my body's not even like fully developed yet, so like I really feel like dead inside and outside because my baby's literally taking everything from my body, like blood, you know, everything that it needs to, to be developed. So yeah, and you have to deal with so much pain, and like you can't do things that you would think that you would be able to do. Like it is hard, but it's even harder being a teen, you know, because like I said, that your body's not even fully developed yet. So like you just feel really dead. Like that's all I could say. What was the first thing going through your mind when you found out? The first thing going through my mind when I found out was I committed the crime, so now I gotta do the time. No. But yeah, technically I was doing things and now I have to deal with the consequences, and I have to change my life and be a better person, so when my baby grows up, she won't have the example of a bad mom, and you know, she'll learn from me. How far along were you when you found out? I was 9 weeks and 4 days. Did you think of what others would think? No, I didn't like think of what others would think, like, or care or whatever, or be embarrassed or scared, because I don't know an explanation to anybody for what I did or why I did it. You know, it's my life, it's my body and my decision, and at the end of the day, it's my life changing, not nobody else's life, so it really shouldn't matter to another person. Would you recommend an abortion to another teen girl pregnant? No, because the baby doesn't really have the fault that, you know, the parents were doing things unprotected, and you know, if you wouldn't want a baby, if you did get pregnant, then you should have been protecting yourself. Like there's really many things to protect yourself. I'm over here giving advice and look at me, you know. But yeah, you shouldn't kill a baby just because you're young. I mean, there's plenty of help like out there and people who will support you. If it's other situations like, you know, rape or worse situations, then I'll understand. But if you're just doing it just because, you know, you don't want it, and just because, you know, you don't got the money or you can't raise a kid, like I said, there's plenty of help. Like there's no excuse for that. Are you scared slash nervous for birth. Yes, I am. Like, reality's hitting me now, and I'm just thinking about it. Like, I watch videos every day, and I just see a baby, you know, coming out of there, and it like makes me scared. But I know everything's gonna be okay, and I know my mom's gonna be there, and she's gonna give me the strength to do this. When's your due date? My due date is December 5th, you know, a little winter baby. How do your parents feel? They're understanding, and they're happy now because, you know, a baby is a blessing no matter what. And yeah. How did I tell my mom? My mom found out at the same time as me. We were at the hospital, so we got told at the same time. Did you have a feeling you were pregnant? What made you feel that? Yes, I did, and what made me feel that was I had morning sickness. I had mood swings really bad with my boyfriend because I was staying with him at the time, and like he would even notice it. Like he would tell me, you know. So that's how I was always tired, like really tired. It wasn't no I need to take a nap tired. It's fall asleep tired, like wherever I was. I had missed my period for like 2 months or 2 months, and I usually get my period like normal, like it would come every month, and it just didn't come for like 2 months. And I noticed, but I just didn't think I was pregnant. I was always hungry, and I just didn't feel like myself. So yeah. What made you decide to keep the baby? What made me not get the abortion was because, like I said, it's not the baby's fault that we're doing things, and I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's really messed up. What gender are you having? I am having a girl. Did you want a girl? Yes, I did want a girl, but I was really happy with whatever God blessed me with, was going to bless me with. So it was like whatever thing. I was going to be happy no matter what. Do you regret getting pregnant? No, I don't regret getting pregnant because that's a blessing that God gave me for a reason. And if I wouldn't be pregnant, I would still be doing crazy things and not being myself as I should, and I would have never grown a better mindset for myself. And even though my baby isn't physically here, like, she makes me happy, and that's the reason why I keep going and why I got my life together. Because if you knew me in person, you knew that I was really wild. Like, I was always drinking, smoking, partying, like doing unnecessary stuff, which I really regret doing, but that's a past, and that's just a lesson learned. Like, I'm literally a new me now, so can't nobody come for me. But people do come for me about my past, but I mean, they're only coming for me about my past because they don't got nothing to say about me now, because they see I got my life together. How was your boyfriend's reaction? Reality hit. No. But his reaction at first was, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, he was happy, but then shocked, and then like he was telling me that he didn't want her, that we should abort her. And like I said, I don't believe in that. And like, it was just different feelings. Like, I don't even know how he felt. I don't know how he feels right now either. But I mean, that's him. I'm not forcing him to be in my baby's life. I barely had my dad in my life, and I didn't even need him. Like, my mom was both parents to me, and like, if I look back at it, like, what did I need him for? Like, so it's whatever. Are you happy? Yes, I am, more than I could ever be. Was the pregnancy planned? No. How are you feeling right now in your pregnancy? At this moment, I feel pregnant as fuck. I am so uncomfortable. Something always hurts from my body. Like, every minute now. I mean, I am super depressed, which that's what makes me feel like I'm pregnant, because I just think of stuff and like why things were like that or whatever. But I just thank my mom for that, because she's always, you know, oh, I need some air. No, but she's always taking me out, and cut moment. There I am being depressed. No. But yeah, like I said, I am depressed as fuck, but I thank my mom every day for putting a smile on my face and doing the best that she can to keep me happy. And yeah, she's always taking me out, so that's like very helpful, so I won't be home just thinking of things. But then at night, like, it hits me. But I need to boss up and stop thinking. But I know I make it look so easy, but behind this camera, like, y'all don't know how it is behind this camera. It's a whole different story. It's a whole, you know, I wish that I would, you know, have the time to be recording my life every single second. But yeah, I've had every complication that you could possibly think of, and I've experienced like most things that people talk about pregnancy. I know I have more to go, but it's true when they tell you that you's depressed as fuck and it is hard. Like, it's freaking true. When did you start to gain weight? I started to gain weight in my 3rd trimester, ending my 2nd trimester. So I barely started to gain weight like when I hit 30 weeks or 29, or I'm not sure, but I barely started to gain weight. It was hard to gain weight because everything that I would eat, I would throw it up, and that would make me lose a lot of weight. But until like my morning sickness finally calmed down, then that's when I started to gain weight, which was now. But I still get the morning sickness, but I'm not losing weight because it's not as much. So yeah. Do you get heartburns? Yes, but I don't get them often, so I don't think my baby's gonna have a lot of hair. But I do get them, like, from here to here. It's random days, and they aren't bad, but I started to get them more starting my 3rd trimester, which is now. How far along are you? 7 months, 33 weeks, and 5 days. What's the scariest part about being pregnant? Like I said, that my body's not even developed yet, and like, I'm growing a whole another person inside of me. But that's the only thing. And just like wondering if my baby's okay. Like, it scares you, like, when you don't like know how to tell if your baby's okay. Ignore my nephew, he's like over there excited. But yeah, why did you keep it a secret for a while, and how? I kept it a secret because I knew that I was going to get hate, and I didn't want to stress the first couple months to keep me and my baby safe. So I decided to just keep it off of social media and not tell nobody, and it perfectly worked fine. Like, I waited until I felt that it was, you know, the right moment to like let everybody know, because I wanted to personally let everybody know. I didn't want nobody to see me in public and then go gossip and be like, oh yeah, Marlene is pregnant, I saw her at Walmart, da, 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 da. Like, okay, like, I don't need you telling my business. Like, I'll tell my business myself. So that's why I did it. What's your current weight? I weigh 132 pounds, I think. Yeah, that's what they told me yesterday. What's your teen life now? Literally, my life is waking up, being pregnant, taking my pills, be home, no party, no smoke, no drink. Like, imagine your teen life like this. But then imagine, like, just think you're bringing your baby into this world, which is, 10 times better than all that. So yeah, but not just that, because a lot more comes with, you know, teen pregnancy, but just never compare your pregnancy with nobody else, because we all go through, you know, different experiences. But yeah, that's how mine is. What does it feel like? You can't really explain the feeling of pregnancy. Like, you would literally have to be pregnant to, you know, experience and see what it feels like. But just know it's hard, and you feel like another whole person, because you're growing a whole human inside of you, and you just feel different. Like, you do not feel like yourself at all, like you did before, or how you were before. So yeah, something alive in you is really growing and moving inside of there. When did you start noticing changes? I started noticing like my boobs change in my first trimester, and then I started getting more symptoms of being pregnant in my second trimester, and then I started noticing that my belly was growing in my third trimester, and more symptoms. What are your feelings on your body changing so drastically? I don't really care how my body is changing, as long as I know that my baby is going to be good. I mean, you could always try to get in shape later, which is what's going to happen. But I mean, I'm going to let my mommy body, you know, no matter what, because my daughter's going to let me no matter what, and that's who I'm doing it for. Like, I don't need to impress nobody. So, what was your weight before pregnancy? I want to say I was like 116 through 120. I don't know. But my first appointment when I went to the doctor, I was 121, and I stayed like that for like a couple months until I started gaining weight, like ending of my second trimester. When did your pregnancy start? I conceived February 28th, so that's when I started. Yeah, that's when I got pregnant. Well, that's, you know, when the egg did its little magic or whatever. What do you do when you're feeling pain? It depends what pain I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like body pain, I just go in the bath and take a very hot water and sit in there until I feel like it's gone away for a little bit. And yeah, if it's like headache pain or something, then I just take my pills, and that's all. How are you going to focus on schooling the baby? I am homeschooled, which I take online classes on a computer, so I'm halfway done with my classes of this year, so I'm trying to finish all my classes before my baby's here, so I won't have to do no work when she's here. And then next year I'll just do the same thing. I mean, she'll be here, but I'm gonna try to finish them all. And if I don't finish them, then I'll just do it when she's sleeping or something. I mean, it's not really hard to, you know, do work, and it's really a little bit of work. So, what's your baby's nationality? She's gonna be Mexican, little Latina girl. How does it feel to be a sophomore and pregnant? I mean, it's people just look at you like you're young. I don't go to school, so people don't know how old or young I am, but when I don't wear makeup, people do realize that I'm young, and they just like stare at me like, you really pregnant? Like, yes, I'm pregnant. Like, it's really annoying, but I just ignore it. Are you doing a baby shower, and would it be open invite? Yes, I am doing a baby shower, but I don't consider it as open invite. I mean, if you would like to come, then just let me know, but it's not like anybody could come without letting me know. Are you going to post more on YouTube when the baby is here? Yes, I am. Are you excited for the baby to arrive? Yes, I am very excited. Did you and the dad find out together? No. How did you find out you were pregnant? I found out at a hospital. I had went to the ER because my stomach was hurting and my head was hurting and I was throwing up, so we went. How did his family react? I don't know. He told them I wasn't there, so. Do you have ultrasound pictures? Yes, let me get them real fast. Okay, so I got this bear with a little ultrasound thing. What, ultrasound? Yeah. And then her heartbeat, hold on. So I got this picture. I put a lot of the pictures inside the book, and it's like on top of my closet, so I don't feel like getting it. But yeah, this is one of the ultrasounds. But yeah. Where is the baby going to stay most time? The baby's going to stay with me. Duh, no. But yeah, with me. What made you guys want a baby at this age? Like I mentioned, abortion wasn't an option, so... Well, it was an option, but not for me. Are people treating you different now that you're pregnant? I mean, my family is very nice and supportive of me, which they've always been, but like it's really extra now. So, and I don't hang out with other people, so I don't know how it is how others would treat me. People in public, I don't really talk to them, but they do look at me like, you're pregnant? Or some are really nice and ask me like how far along am I, or what am I having. But yeah. What makes you think that you're ready to be a mom? I got my life together now, and I have plenty of time, you know, to dedicate to her. Are both families supportive? My family supports me. His family supports him. So, what's your biggest struggle so far? Getting up from my bed, and because I be tired and I be so comfortable, but walking and talking, like I'm out of breath like a lot now. So, yeah. How long to your due date? 44 more days, which is like 1 month. 1 month and something days. Do you have morning sickness? Did you have morning sickness, and was it bad? Yes, it was bad. Have you got stretch marks? I did on my boobs, but not on my stomach. And I know exactly why that happened. It's because I was putting stretch mark cream only on my belly and not on my boobs, which I don't know why I didn't think of putting that on there. Now I do, so I haven't got any like more, but I do have like from when I didn't put it. Who do you think the baby will look like? Me? No. I don't know, honestly. I have a feeling me though. Did you ever imagine getting pregnant at this age? No. Reaction when I heard the first baby's heartbeat. I was emotional, happy, and very shocked because I've been, you know, look. I was like, wow. Are you taking prenatal classes? I'm starting to. Really getting on my grind now, so yeah. What does it feel like to have a baby growing inside of you? It feels weird and crazy, but it's so satisfying, and it's like a happy feeling. Like, but like I said, you'll have to experience it. Like, if you really like don't love yourself and, you know, don't care, then you won't even feel happy. Like, but you know, for most moms, like, it's a happy feeling. So most exciting part about having a baby, dressing her up, spending time with her, teaching her things, and just being with, you know, a human that I gave birth to, and I'm the mom. Did you lose anybody becoming pregnant? I lost a lot of people before I got pregnant because I was wild and out, but I don't really care. Like, that just taught me a lesson, and I didn't physically lose people, like the friends that I have, but we just don't hang out because it's different. I mean, I'm pregnant, like, who would want to go out with the pregnant girl? Like, you can't do nothing with a pregnant girl. Well, you can, but it's just like people my age right now are partying and doing a lot of that stuff, and like I can't do that. So advice to other teens: protect yourself always, and you know, if you do get pregnant, never feel alone. Like I said, there's plenty of support, and if you don't have support, if you're watching this, come talk to me. I will support you. I know how it is. Like I'm experiencing, and I wouldn't even want nobody else to go through, you know, being alone. So yeah, but there's plenty of help and support like in the world. Like there's plenty of like, you know, workers that work for that to specifically like to help you out. So yeah, you just gotta ask around. Were you on birth control? No. Did you take Plan B? No. What was your reaction when you found out? I was shook, but then I was happy. So yeah. When did you start showing? I started showing at the end of my 20 weeks. So I want to say 28 or 29 weeks. That's when like my stomach just popped out and you could tell that I was pregnant. Did things change between your parents, like bonding wise? Yes, they did. Me and my mom got closer like than ever. My mom, she's the most supporting person ever. Like I wouldn't have it another way. Like she buys me what I'm craving. She comes with me to every appointment. She takes me places. Like she's always there for me, and she's been there from the start. But like I said, I don't really care. I'm fine with how I am. Also with my siblings, and I am truly happy that that happened. But yeah, nothing changed like in a bad way. Best thing about pregnancy, not getting a period and just knowing that your body like even had like, it's like really amazing what your body could do. Like it could really grow a whole human inside of you. Do you get judged a lot? If so, how do you feel about it? Yes, I do, because I'm young, but I just ignore it and I don't pay attention to it. How many weeks were you when you had your first ultrasound? I was 9 weeks and 4 days. Yeah, I was 9 weeks and 4 days. And I got it at the hospital when I found out, because they had to check to see how far along I was. So that was my first ultrasound. How many months were you when you first felt your baby kick? I was around 3 or 4 months, I think. Either one of them. I know it was 3 or 4 months. I just don't know which one. What made you sure you were pregnant without taking this test? My symptoms, and you just don't feel like yourself. Like, you know something's up. Like, trust me. Like, when you get pregnant in the future, like, you'll know what I'm talking about. Or if you already had a kid, like, you know. In your first trimester, do you eat a lot? No, because I could barely eat. Like, I would throw everything up, so no. Do you like being pregnant? There are some good and bad things that come with pregnancy, but overall I do like and enjoy pregnancy. Like, I do like it. Do random people ask to fill your belly? Yeah, they do. Do you plan on getting the epidural? I plan on taking the pain as much as I can, but if I feel that I can't take it no more, then yes, I am. I heard that, you know, when you're older, like, you get a lot of back pain, but my mom said that she got it all with her 4 kids, and she don't feel that. I guess it really just depends on you and your body. So, I mean, I don't really care. I guess I'll have to deal with back pain if I do get it, but yeah. Natural or C-section? I'm going to do a natural unless C-section is necessary. What cravings do you have now? I just have a lot of sweet cravings, like candy, like sugar candy, and just hot things. When did your belly pop out of nowhere? Starting my 3rd trimester and ending the 2nd trimester. So like I said, like 29-30 weeks. How did your siblings take the news about you being pregnant? My sisters were supportive and happy, and my brother was mad, like mad, like he wanted to know who this dude was. No, because my brother is in jail, so he was really mad, but he loves me, and that's my only brother, and like he's really been like my dad, like something I could call close to a dad besides my stepdad. So he's supporting me overall. Why didn't you take a pregnancy test? Oh my god, I got that question so much, and I left that question for last because there's a lot of explaining to do to that. So I didn't take a pregnancy test because I was a runaway and I didn't have a job. My boyfriend didn't have a job. The money that we would have, we would use it to eat. Let's bye. Let's bye. Bye.
Different.
I said she make me feel
different.